Hello, Governor. Bonjour, como se va-tu? We're sitting here with the very special guest extraordinaire, Dora Monica.
Oh, thank you.
I believe she has one of the most interesting Twitter handles I've ever heard, besides a porn star named Clint Beastwood.
Is that real?
Yeah, that was my Instagram name, and somebody reported me, and I had to delete it.
When did you do porn?
I very amateur porn, couple of nights a week, nothing recorded. But you know, I don't do construction, but I lay that pipe. Yeah. I be in there like Buddha here trying to.
You like my Twitter name?
What was it? Dumb fat cunt.
No.
What was it?
Goddamn cunt. It's a childhood nickname.
Goddamn cunt. That sounds like quite the amazing childhood. I wish I could have been around.
Fat was in there, but it was taken.
You know, what do they say? You dress for the job you want, not the job you have.
Yeah.
You know, okay.
I think the fat goes without saying, especially in the cunt area.
I think fat cunt.
What do you think when you think fat cunt?
I think cunt is bad.
You think cunt's bad?
Like if someone were to call you a cunt, that's not good. That's not like, oh yes.
You're right.
So when someone's like a fat cunt, fat usually means good, pretty hot and tempting. Well, I think of fat like baby fat, PHAT. So when you're like a fat cunt, that's like a good cunt.
Is a good one.
That's like a good cry. No cry is good. Like, you never had a great shit? No. I've had like times I felt great that I didn't shit myself.
Yeah.
But I've never taken a shit and been like, yes!
Yeah.
That was great.
Well, I have a nickname. That was my childhood nickname. I have a nickname for my sister-in-law, which is Mexicant.
Ah, is she Hispanic?
Yeah, she's Mexican. And and she didn't appreciate that.
Nah.
But I was mad at the time.
That's like if somebody was like, you're a dick, and they looked at me and was like, you're a black dick. Was, I don't know, like,
but that's a term of endearment.
Nah.
I would think that would be a good thing.
You know, I was actually
you see what I'm saying?
I do. Now you see, I was at this show. I don't know if you've seen it on Facebook.
Because I see what I'm saying a lot.
There was at a backyard barbecue comedy.
Oh yeah, the BBC. I wanted to go because I thought it was.
I didn't even read it until I got there.
You didn't? Did you feel honored?
I felt scared at first. Because when I got there, it said BBC inside, and I was outside. So I was like, so there's another one in there.
That would be, that's a good progression.
You know, it didn't say the BBest of BCs. You know what I'm saying? Like the biggest black cock, you know what I'm saying? So like, I just wanted to... The BBC, you know, the biggest black cock. I was like, I just wanted to be the black cock.
What if there were Bloods there, like we were talking? The BBC.
It's a Kit Kat cock.
Yeah,
Kit Kat clock.
Kit Kat clock?
No, you can't.
You can't even say comedy if you're a crip, right?
No, if you're a Blood. It's Bomedy.
Bomedy?
Yeah, you gotta.
That don't sound.
You gotta come to the Bomedy South, Buzz. They got Bacla bookies in there, and them bitches.
Piere was teaching me the language, the hard language of Crips and Bloods. I can't do it. You speak both fluently.
Yeah,
I messed up the first time. I would have been killed.
Yeah,
immediately.
You've been billed.
Billed.
Yeah, you would. You're done already. They would have billed you so quick. Yeah,
you can't do it. There's too many things I like that start with C. Too many. Chinese food.
Chinese food. I just said food. I just threw another one in there just to make sure.
You don't want to get cat or bat. Damn it!
I couldn't bring you to the trap house.
You can't. Keith tried and it failed miserably.
I feel like you'd be a white girl you bring to the trap house and you show up with like baked goods.
I was
like bread and candles and wine. I brought wine.
Yeah. The only thing that saved my ass was my fat ass, if you get what I'm saying. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
We walked out of there.
He made you walk out last. So they can have something to look at on the way out so they wouldn't shoot both of y'all. I feel it.
The things I do for cocaine, you just don't even know.
I call that booger sugar.
Or Bobang.
Bobang, yeah. Hey, let me get a bump. But what? That Bobang, boy. Get a little bump. Look. Woo.
I don't do cocaine. I'm a teacher.
What do you teach?
I don't know. I do much cocaine. I can't remember.
I teach lessons. I don't have kids. I have students. There's a difference.
Piere, shut the fuck up.
You're making me do this. It wasn't supposed to be this way, folks.
Did you have questions?
I did, but then we started talking about Bobang. and Bacla bookies, and things just got all sideways.
Feels like I would need a college course about the board. Damn it!
It's brazy. You know, she's brazy. Well, what is your Instagram, Dora Monica?
Dora Monica.
Heard. Is there a dot underscore apostrophe?
A dot. You can just. There's only one Dora Monica. So if you look up Dora Monica, boom, Dora Monica appears.
I have a really shitty joke about the word Monica.
Let me hear it.
It's not even a joke. I used to work with this really white chick.
Yeah.
First time she saw a dude with dreads and like a gold chain walk in, she was like, "Oh my God, Piere." I was like, "What?" She said, "Is that Lil Wayne?"
Nuh-uh.
Swear to God, 100% in her face, and I was like, "No."
She really thought.
She was like, "I know that's not Lil Wayne. That's Ty Dolla $ign."
Oh.
It wasn't either. But she was like, she said, "I have a question." And I was like, "What?" It was a bunch of black people working at this restaurant during this time. And she was like, "Why do black people keep, like, do all black people know this person named Monica? And why they keep saying hi and what's up to her?"
Nuh-uh.
And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, "What's up, Monica?" And I was like, "That's my nigga."
She thought it was Monica.
Yeah, because everybody, people in the country is like, "Hey, what up, Monica?"
Now, isn't that just hilarious? My last name sounds like a word that I would never say. Number one.
Under duress.
But guess what?
What?
Other people, by saying my last name, think that word was said. Now, isn't that divine? And I've been accused of saying that word on stage, if we want to talk about comedy. But by a very bitter, shitty pussy person. Oh, not you.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure I'm not the best comedian. I try. I try real hard.
Now, isn't that just so? If I said my name in a fucked up way,
like
but it's my fucking birth name.
Like if you're drunk, my name is Dora Monica.
Not only is that my name, that's my daddy's fucking name. You
is his
see
first
what I'm
name
saying?
Rodney?
Nope. John. And if I said it fucked up, people would think that I'm saying that word.
If you got too drunk to say your last name.
You just gave me ammo that I did not need, but I desperately.
Go shoot and get the whole block up. Wet the whole block.
Well, that's the thing that pisses a lot of people off is I'm not afraid to, do that kind of thing.
Like whenever I hear you say cunt.
Cunt?
It really tickles me very deeply.
Really?
Because it'll be a room full of conservative, white folks know, just be like, "Oh, we got a nice, wholesome white woman up there." And you just get up there and be like, "So anybody else like black dick?" Like the first thing.
I was new to it. These are old jokes. I was new to the experience. Sarah, you've had it for many years, okay?
11
years that he knows of, probably more. And
yeah, she's actually been getting it for quite a. She did tell me she thinks white dicks look weird. So they look like dog dicks,
like
little red rockets.
Although, yeah, I see that.
Yeah, there's
just something about black dick.
It's just beautiful.
But in my defense, Sarah, Piere, you know all my jokes pretty much. I even say this on stage. I got divorced. It was new. I never cheated on my husband. Very faithful, and I'm proud of that because if I knew how good black dick was, I would have cheated on my husband immediately.
100%.
Are you kidding me?
Couldn't cheat fast enough.
The Lord and the vows. Fuck that! I mean, black dick. Are you kidding me? So, yeah,
I've been eating tofu for 8 years.
Right.
You trying to tell me there's chicken, fried, grilled?
Say you're speaking my language. So that being said, all my jokes, of course, you know what I mean, and that it's Keith's dick, which I told him, I said, you could be my first of many black dicks. If you want to be. I mean, that's just up to you. So he makes sure that shit's seasoned just right.
I see what you're doing. I do the same thing with Sarah. I was like, I make sure to dick her down real good and proper because if I don't, I know there's at least 6 people.
There's another black dick just
wait
in this
on
vicinity, in this area.
On standby.
There's more black dick here than in Ackworth.
I told this. I met this one chick and she literally was like, "It's so hard finding dick." I said, "You can get dick before you can get sick in the cold naked. You can get dick before you can get sick."
Hang on, there was a woman complaining about dick? Or what?
I told her, no, this is what I told her first.
I hate feminists so
I said, "This is the issue. You're too picky about who cooks you food." And she was like, "What do you mean?" I said, "If you want a steak, medium rare, grilled onions and garlic, go get that motherfucker. Why do you need your chef to be 6'3", a credit score of 800, and have all of his teeth?" Like, I don't know why you.
Well, you see how ugly Keith is. He keeps me good. He keeps me fed.
I'm not gonna lie. Sarah is very out of my league.
Yeah, she is. And I'm glad you know that. Because
well
you look
aware.
like you've skipped your 20s.
I did.
Your head does. So
No, they went to the 20s. Why must you as well take shots at the hatfish?
Because I wouldn't. Hey, am I your first white bitch on your podcast?
Yes.
Well, now I feel so special.
You're the first white. If that's all white with you. I hate myself.
Well, the thing is, I always get that. The reason why I mention it is that I love to roast people. I love to be.
I'm not good at it.
And I don't mean to be mean in a mean way. And that part of the reason why I was like, fuck it, I'll call myself a comic because there's too many sensitive motherfuckers. And at least if they know I'm like trying to be funny, they won't be so offended.
I didn't even know you were trying to be funny. I just thought you were taking an opportunity to just. Because we were talking about black dick and how much you love it. And then you're like, in your fucking hairline. You skipped the 20s.
Your head looks like a good black dick. And you know what? It's fun. And it turns
You know, my mama did say, my mom said use your hair.
You're not bad looking, Pierre.
I've seen
Sarah's way better than you.
100%. There's someone who reaches and someone who settles. And when I asked Sarah which one was she, and she was like, what does that mean? She said, obviously I settled. And see, when you laughed, I kept a straight face. And she was like, what? I said,
That was the best response.
No.
Obviously, I've settled. What are you talking about?
And I said, that's not a good thing. That means you just did the best you can do. I shot for the stars and got one. I'm fucking winning. I feel sorry for you, settler, but I'm living my best life. I'm living my best life.
Well, see, what I love about my relationship, like I said earlier.
No one asked you about your relationship.
Well, I'm going to tell you. The thing is that people say that Keith is whipped, but I don't like to say that, because he's black, number one.
It's insensitive. It's 2019.
And he does so much for me, but I know, but what I'm trying to say is I'm sure you do that to Sarah. That's what I'm trying to say. So she's not settling. I'm sure you're very useful.
No, I'm very
useful man.
Yeah.
And he takes the trash out, don't he?
Yeah, he cooks. He cleans.
You cook. See, and I saw it on your Instagram. Oh yeah, book and blame.
Y'all trying to get us bailed out here. Y'all, the Pyrus and the Bloods don't be playing out here. It's real burial,
So you do it so good.
You've
really been afraid to die.
I need to smoke a cigarette.
Is that what they really say?
Yeah.
Like for real?
Yeah.
You're fucking with me.
No.
No, everything.
So there's grown ass men in the world.
Grown ass, like grown.
No.
I think what you're about to say is going to offend my viewers.
So I don't want to pound on your shit, but there's actual grown ass men in this world, in this timeline of reality, and they're saying the wrong shit. Because as a teacher, like that offends me a little bit. Like you had a teacher that taught you phonics, motherfucker. All of them had teachers that cared. Why are you fucking up? Sorry, I had a little bit of wine. They say bigorettes.
Bigorettes, and you gotta get some burial and some milk.
No.
Yeah. It's 100% real.
And they don't eat Chinese food.
Bonnie's food. Or
Bonnie's?
Bonnie's. You gotta hyphenate the H. Bonnie's.
What about taking that Bach?
Bach. So they just say
that's just pig Latin. You're like pig Latin.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
That's fucked up.
Questions about you now, besides the black dick and the wine sometimes. Have you ever, I know you've bombed.
Oh yeah.
What was your most
over Baghdad? I've never bombed. Are you kidding?
Okay,
no, here's the thing.
Confidence.
No, here's the thing, motherfucker. I've never fucking bombed. Okay?
Not even once.
Not even because open mics aren't bombing. You might get scared of the Strand open mic, but that's an open fucking mic. My grandma, who's funnier than most, my cat can go on that fucking stage and be funnier than most of the people in Atlanta, and you know this. And it's an open. You can't bomb at an open mic. It's unheard. It defies the laws of fucking gravity.
That's like saying you failed at practice.
But here's why I think this. I come from a musical family. Like they all do musical. That's why I think they're all more talented than me. I have no talent. That's why I do comedy. It takes no talent. because music takes talent to me. They do something I can't do, and all my brothers play, and they all did open mics. And I've known that from that perspective. So that's why I say you can't bomb at an open mic. Open mics are for getting better, for getting on there, and anyone can get on there. So no, motherfucker, every paid performance I have never bombed. Thank you.
I didn't say bombed at an open mic. I said bombed.
Well, we beg to differ, and we'll fight after.
What was your most memorable bomb? Like the one when you close your eyes, you're like, God, I really did that in front of people.
Oh yeah, I bombed.
That's that one you just go home. You don't even talk to anybody on the way out.
Well, here's
you just
the thing.
get off stage and go.
I got distracted by a black bear, and we'll just say that. I got distracted by the bear, and I made jokes about the bear. And the only reason why I think I bombed is just because I didn't honor the time, which I want to be respectful to the rules of comedy, just like you got to respect the mat in jiu-jitsu. So in that respect, that's the one I look back on because I don't think I respected the stage. But as far as material goes, that audience was entertained. Let's just say that.
So
the audience was entertained.
A most memorable bomb that you thought about was like, wow, that was terrible.
The only bomb I can think of was at the Laughing Skull when they played the music because I got distracted at the bear. But the audience being entertained and funny, I'm telling you right now, these motherfuckers will go on stage and it will be crickets. At least with me, and just me trying to just portray what I'm trying to say, they're entertained.
Right.
They're not gonna look at their phone. I've even seen a motherfucker on his phone and made fun of him on stage.
I think I was there.
And you were there. So the thing is I'm not gonna let them not pay attention to me.
Right.
I'm not gonna waste my time.
Well, I say like a bomb is when they're paying attention and they still don't like it.
Oh no, they always love it.
She was like, no, my comedy is vagina. You see?
They're always gonna get it.
They're always gonna like
They
it.
always come. Okay?
Doo-doo. What's today? Today is January 15th at 7:58 p.m. Dora Monica. They're always going to come. I'm writing
I
them
forced men to come, and I forced audience to laugh. So don't think. Now let me ask you that. What's your worst bomb? Because I love that you own your bombs.
Oh yeah, 100%. It was at an Uptown Comedy Corner.
Yeah, what happened? Tell me.
I was doing cocaine for Bo Bang.
You did? I didn't know you did Bo Bang.
No. This was like.
When you were selling it.
Negative Ghost Ride. I plead the fifth. But on this certain night, I didn't get any sleep, and I wasn't gonna go. And a very close friend of mine, he's an asshole now, talked me into going. He was like, well, aren't you gonna go? And I was like, oh, I ain't feeling too good. He was like, that's crazy. You know who else didn't feel good? And I was like, who? He goes, Michael Jordan in Game 5 against the Utah Jazz in 1997. In this game in particular, it's a legendary game. He scored 81 points with food poisoning, and he played for 48 minutes. And
food poisoning?
Food poisoning.
Do you know how debilitating food poisoning is?
Yes. And he threw up twice.
How many?
81 points.
You're teaching me
in the playoffs. And he was like, wow, so what do you got to do?
Yeah, that would motivate me to go.
And I was like, I just got to go to a stage. He said, do you got to like run around? And I was like, no. He said, you got to stand up? And I was like, yeah. He was like, for how long? 48 minutes? I was like, 5. He was like, wow.
Yeah.
Can you talk? And I was like, I can. He's like, you're doing it right now. We're on the phone for 2 minutes. You're halfway there.
I want to go get on a stage right now.
And then I went. And I fucking bombed.
So what the audience, did you know on stage?
I knew immediately.
Because that's what I love about comedy. Let me just tell you. No one needs to tell you if you're funny or not. You know this. As soon as you get off that stage, it's an energy thing with humans. People just think because of all the pills they take that they don't have that receptor, the intuition thing. It's a thing. It's an energy transfer. You know immediately when you step off if you have done good or if you have done bad.
It was
so
all
when
bad.
You stepped off,
it was
what
all
did
bad.
you feel?
No, before even stepping on the stage, when I got there, I was with Sarah, and she was the only person of non-color in the room.
Really?
Yeah, and I saw a bunch of people
Sarah's
there.
Got color. She ain't no hunk bitch.
Listen, if you're not black, you're white. That's how they saw it. So anyway, when we got in there, they saw that she was the only non-person of color there. I didn't see how many people were in the room, and then Foskey was there. It was my first time seeing Will Foskey do stand up, and he fucking shut that room down. And I was like, God damn. Somebody else went up, bombed. I went up right after. When I got up on stage.
Oh, that's not good. So you went up after a bomb. So
Like,
it was already, Baghdad was already a rubble.
I've been on
happening.
No. I've been on after people have bombed. That doesn't matter.
Okay.
That just means you have a better opportunity. They're ready to laugh.
Oh, I like your attitude.
Like, they're ready because they just sat there and didn't do it.
I like
so
what happened?
The dude bombed. I go out there. I grab the microphone. As soon as I grab the mic, I look out and I see it's a crowd of women from the ages of 35 to 50, black women. And I was like, fuck.
And you got a white because one thing black women fucking hate
is when a white woman takes their king.
And I didn't know until I started dating one, and I got looks, and I was like, "Why the looks, queen?"
Yes.
Well, look what I took. I didn't take
much.
I didn't take Michael B. Jordan. I fucking took this motherfucker.
I took Jordan B. Michael.
I took Jordan B. Michael. I said, "Why you got this, queen? Why you got this on me?" So what happened?
I went up.
So you're blaming Sarah for your bomb?
No.
Is that what you're saying?
I'm just. I went up and I was like, kind of like how Keith got clapped over in Village. I said, I'm in an interracial relationship.
Keith did. They hated my one, but it was all lesbians.
Well, no, it was just black women. I didn't even know.
Black women.
But I was like, I'm in an interracial relationship. Silence. And I was like, none of you approve. And then they started laughing a little. They chuckled, but they were like,
well,
no,
that's the thing. Laughter's you can't, it's a response. It's like blinking.
Yeah, it's just like, I tell people a laugh.
Funny.
A laugh is like electricity, just, just kind of comes out of you.
Yeah.
It's like,
They hated you, but you made them laugh, at least at that.
They didn't even laugh, they just chuckled.
Oh, you read the room.
Then I said,
what?
Oh, and I was like, yes, if you guys couldn't tell, I'm that nigga that came in with that white bitch. And then everybody kind of chuckled again, and I was like, that's the only material I pretty much had. And I just started doing my usual. It was like my 4th time doing stand-up. I didn't even have any material.
I see. And it was at Uptown, you said?
Yeah.
I've never performed there. I want to.
And then after I did my set, Ed Lover was the host. And Ed Lover comes, grabs the microphone, and he was like...
That's how you know you did bad or good, is what the host says after.
Ed Lover grabs the microphone. Hold on. Ed Lover grabs the microphone from me, and he was like, woo. And then the DJ started playing Tumbleweeds.
No! They did that to you?
Yeah, and then Ed Lover was like, y'all better make some motherfucking noise
I'm
for Piere.
crying for you right now.
Y'all better make some motherfucking noise for Piere Escargot, because he came all the way from France to bring y'all that garbage.
Oh, he said that?
Yep, and I just froze.
And your girl was there too?
And he said he brought his white girl and everything, and that's what he said. I was like...
That's what he said?
He said, she ain't even laugh at that shit. I was like...
He got him though.
And it continued for a few minutes, and I just sat there, and...
You had to sit there? Well, I'm crying for you.
And I left him and called my buddy. He's like, how'd it go? I was like, fucking
fuck you and your motivational fucking Michael Jordan speech, you goddamn fuck.
But I tell people all the time, I needed that to happen to me.
Yeah.
I so needed that to happen.
That's how I feel about every time that I'm not 100% happy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you need it. And it translates to just everything in life.
Mm-hmm.
They say the struggle is when you get better. I don't mean to be an inspirational speech, but man, you're 30 now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 32. I've realized it in my jiu-jitsu and everything. It's like when you have the bad times, that shit's gonna make you do fucking better. And Piere, I'm not even saying this. I say it with the camera off. I've been saying it since I got to your home. You've been fucking killing it, dude. You've been killing it. I've seen you twice in the last, in December, I think.
Mm.
I saw you at the Village Theater, which is a stage I was horny for. I'm and I love that show. I'm gonna message Kedar, I think. I want to try.
It's actually Make Me Laugh Media.
What's the backstage like? Is it cool?
Yeah, there's hella couches.
Yeah.
It's actually coming. They look like clean couches.
See, I feeling backstagey. I'm just such a bitch. I'm just yeah. I don't know.
I would have went back there anyway. You're a comedian.
Well, no, I mean, with that night I wasn't performing. I like being in the audience, because me getting into stand-up, I didn't do a bunch of stand-up shows, so I'm still a fan. I'm not one of these comics that do homework and watch stand-up. No, I will, no. No.
She was like, I live life and then tell you about my strife.
Well, no, a lot of my time is taken up with alien conspiracy videos, if I'm going to be honest.
Sarah is a very large fan of ghost hunters.
I know, I love Sarah. I know, and she believes in ghosts, right?
Oh, yeah.
There's spirits in here, and they're very nice. Oh, I should have brought you some of my sage.
She has it.
Oh, I have.
She has white sage.
My mama gave me so much. You got to come to my property. We have a medicine wheel. You sit down, you got the energies of the north and the south. My mama thinks she's like a fucking Indian, shaman, so she's got all that shit. But
Oh, that's exciting.
yeah, girl,
We were supposed
Ghost
to talk
Hunters
about-
is the shit.
We were supposed to
Oh,
talk
what?
about this at the very beginning.
What?
What shows do you have coming up, or where can someone find you if they were trying to look you up and or follow you?
And find me on the back page of Backpage.
Heard like. That was
Sure,
like a
you have it
triple
in your
entendre.
bathroom. Do they
Heard.
still do printed things of Backpage?
I actually just found out about Backpage like 2 years ago.
I didn't know about Backpage, so I've been talking about it.
Is it actually like a book or is
I don't know.
I think they took it down.
I
So it
know
was a
a sad
website?
man that orders whores from there. No relation. And he
I don't know. Well, I know this guy, but I don't know him like
and
that.
I had so many questions, but then I didn't want to feel like a creep. But I got some pictures of my feet, like just ready, because I need
People
some
pay-
money.
You know, I had this
that.
bit about that, and I was like, you know, I feel so bad for women in this society because the world judges you for taking somebody up on a financial offer. The world may call y'all gold diggers. I will call you a prospector because that sounds way more respectable. And if any of you guys ever struck gold and didn't fucking tell me, I'm taking it as disrespect. And I was like, I'm engaged, but if I found out there's an old bitch who don't want shit from me but dick and time, I'm raw dogging. And if you want to judge me, you got to judge me from a private island I bought myself from selling my body.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know women, I know people who love feet. I got 2 of them motherfuckers. They got hand models.
You're just the wrong gender. The only thing you're good for is gay for pay.
Not even that, because I'd probably cry.
Sarah could pimp your ass out.
I got hit on. I got hit on by really.
Sarah could fart in some pudding and make you $500, but you, with that little sweet ass, now she can make you some money. She can make some money on it.
I did say I couldn't be a woman because I got hit on by a really muscular gay dude. And
No, really? What happened?
I was having a drink and dude came. I didn't even realize I'm
Were
so
you
oblivious
flattered?
until he touched me.
No, he touched
He
you?
grabbed, bruh. Okay, so I'm never gonna touch a woman. I was so afraid.
What happened? Tell me.
I was
'cause
having
you're
a drink.
such the
We're at Hudson Grill having a drink. I was watching Golden State game. Dude comes over and goes, "Hey, what you drinking, man?" I was like, "What?" He was like, "What are you drinking?" I was like, "Crown Apple and Ginger Ale." So I called ginger ale. And he laughed just like that. And he was like, "That's hilarious." And he said, "Yo,"
why.
right? And he was like, "I just talked to everybody." He was like, "Yo, let me give my man another Crown Apple and Ginger Ale." And I was like, "That's weird." I didn't say that out loud. I'm like, "That's
You
weird."
thought it was because is it weird that a man buys another
Yes.
drink? See, I don't
That I don't know
that.
him.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah, and I was like, "That's weird," but you know, maybe this
that,
nigga's
but
rich.
maybe he's rich. That's what I was.
That's my first
thinking.
thought. So I was like, cool. I was like, thank you. I don't even drink like that.
So what
And you know,
happened?
I drank it and he was like, yeah, man, so you a fan of Golden State? And I was like, yeah. He goes, you from California? I was like, yeah, I'm from California. He goes, what part? And I was like, Oakland.
You
And-
are really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And
Anyway.
we were talking. He goes, yo, let me give my man another drink. And I was like, whoa, that's a little weird. And I was like, I don't even drink like that. I'm
you
good.
said you shut it down. 'cause
I
you-
thought so. And he was, I thought so. And then he was like, nah, don't be that way, bro. And at that moment, I felt something.
You,
That
yeah,
this
that
could-
intuition I was telling you about, that energy transfer.
And I was like,
he was transferring some boner energy.
trying to. He was trying to transfer some big dick energy.
He's like,
towards
and you
the
were
way.
like, I got my own dick and I'm good.
He wasn't trying to hear that. He was,
He was.
because I was like, nah, I'm good on a drink. And he like slid in front of me, and I was like, okay. And I looked, and I sized him up. I was like, yo, this nigga's huge. Like,
Was he?
He was fucked, like, swole, tattoos and everything. And I was like, this is weird.
What color was
he? Was
he?
black. Big black dude. And
See, I was thinking white in my head.
hold on. So I stood up, and when I stood up, he grabbed me, like, on my waist, and pulled me close to him. He goes, where you going? And my body jerked into him. He was so strong. And I was,
Touched
he
you?
grabbed me. And then I'm a dude, and he's a dude, a bigger dude, and he just got his hand on me, and no, I'm like, ah. Like, I made a noise. I didn't scream.
You
But
said,
I was like, ah. Because like, my body, I was like, ah. Like, it just moved into him. And he smelled kind of nice, and I was like, bro, let me go. And like, he was like, what, man, come on. And he's breathing on me because he's like tall. I feel his breath on my face, and I'm trying to get his hand off of me, and it's not moving.
I've never been in this Me Too situation ever. So what happened?
So I take my other hand and try to, both hands on his, and he's still gripping kind of hard. And I was like, get your big ass off me.
Did
And
you
he
say
said,
that?
I did. I said it real soft, but I said it firm because I didn't want to think I was being hostile.
Right.
He could have just headbutted me. But I was like, you know, I saw that I was in a real bad position. And I was like, you know, I wrestled and shit. This is bad. Like, he could have just,
Yeah.
you know. So I was like, get your big ass off me! Like I screamed and everybody looked, and he let me go, and I paid and I left.
Oh my Gosh.
Yeah,
are you
black men are
serious?
terrifying. They are terrifying.
I'm sorry I made you relive your Me Too moment.
Nah, it's cool. Gay men are really nice though. Like,
Yeah, majority.
I was like, if next time I want to go out and get drunk, I gotta hit the gym and go to a gay bar because like they'll give you free drinks. You
It's
gotta
good
fight
that
your
he
way
let
out.
go. That showed that you were fucking serious. What
We
would you
have
have
a
done?
minute and 48 seconds left.
Are you kidding?
I
Okay.
am not kidding.
Okay.
That's what
We got
happens.
sidetracked. So give me another question or tell
We
me.
don't have time.
Oh,
for
I didn't
another
even
one.
answer it for real. Okay, so to get it summed up, I am doing a really big show, the Heartbreakers show, at the Earls and Rachel Smith Strand Theater. And we got a goal. We have a goal in our head about how many seats we want to sell. We're already in my head over halfway done. But Valentine's Day is coming up. I say Valentine's.
I heard that. I was gonna let it ride.
No, Valentine's. And it's gonna be an awesome show, February 13th. I think it's at 8 p.m. I'm not sure, the flyer's coming out this week. But please come to it. It's gonna be awesome. There's so many comedians on there. I'm one of them.
I'm one of them.
You are.
I am. February 13th. I'm gonna break some hearts in that bitch. I don't know if you told people, but yeah, I'm on that
give
show.
me a high five. Yes!
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the one I'm gearing up for. That's the big one. And Piere, just so you know, there's going to be a big fucking crowd because we've already confirmed at least 100. At least 100 crowd. It's going to be more like 4. I'm not going to tell you our goal because I'm just going to put it out in the universe and positivity. But be prepared to rock a huge fucking crowd.
You guys are gonna see some
Next
stone cold coonery. I mean stone bone boonery.
You boon.
But that's our you boon.
That's not racist, right?
Nah.
I've already been in trouble about that.
Big beans. But guys, that's our time today.
Thank you
guys
so much for having me. And Sarah, thank you for having me in your home.
No, like always, we want you black if that's all right with you.
I appreciate
And we're just bicking back being bull. And au revoir, adios, arrivederci, ciao, aloha, namaste right here. Dos vidania. I
You're
know.
just making up shit.
Nah, them words.